Our history was made this morning as President Barack Obama is set to announce an executive order designating the Honouliuli Internment campsite as a national monument. How about you, Senator Hirono, joining us now? Senator, you helped lay the groundwork, the foundation, really, to make this all happen. Just your thoughts on it.
Good morning. It's great to be here. It's kind of chilly in D.C. This is something that our entire congressional delegation has been working on for a number of years. And in fact, Senators Inoue and Akaka, and when I was in the U.S. House, we put in a bill that would call for what's known as a resource study so that we could assess the historical and other importance of this site. So today's a big day when the President designates Honouliuli as a national monument. And we did have the leadership of the Japanese Cultural Center and the Japanese American Citizens League who really pushed for recognition of this site so that the stories of the hundreds of Japanese Americans who were interned in Hawaii could be told and never forgotten.
A lot of history at that site.
Very much so.
And do so. I know you have a tour of the area, and tell us about what happens here. And again, this is long overdue. A lot of folks feel this is long overdue.
Well, when you think about it, the internment of Japanese Americans recognition was long overdue for our country. It's a very dark part of our history. And now Honouliuli, people in Hawaii now know that there was a site here, and it's part of the historical legacy and the remembrance that we need to acknowledge. So I went to the site in 2009. It's going to be administered by the National Park Service. Our delegation will continue to work hard to make sure that the resources are there to make sure that the stories are told and the site is preserved in a way that it deserves. And
maintained. So what happens next? Now that it's going to be considered a national monument, what happens next? Will it be cleared? Will it be preserved? What happens?
There are probably going to be a number of steps to make sure that the site, you see there's a wall there, there's some foundations, and so I'll be working with, we all will be working with the National Park Service to ask them, you know, what kind of resources do we need to make sure that you all can administer this site in a way that the stories will be preserved and told for the people of Hawaii and all our visitors.
So folks at home may be saying, though, maybe puzzled, why a national monument in such a, quote, dark moment in our history? But there is significance because this was in Hawaii.
Yes.
Very, very, not special, but it was a place that had a lot of history to it.
Not very many people in Hawaii knew that we had a site here. And as I said, it took a long time for our country to acknowledge the dark history of interning over 120,000 or so Japanese Americans uprooted from their homes and devastated lives. And as I said, Honouliuli now is part of that historical legacy and time. It's an important designation for us.
Oh, Senator, great work for you and everybody involved in this project, and a long time overdue. And again, this will be happening this morning. The President returning to make this all happen.
That's right.
Designated. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Safe travels back to D.C. I know it's super cold.
I'd rather be here,
right?
But hey.
It's like 72 degrees this morning, and my son is in Minneapolis, well, a few states away, and he says -9.
Yes.
Not that cold in D.C.
It's about 18 degrees in D.C.
Okay, well, soak up the sunshine while you can. We got a top story.